welcome along and welcome back to Attingham Park. Today we are going to be doing a lot of jobs. First things up, we've got to go and sell the 7,250 litres of sunflowers we've got. The price is dropping. It's not looking terribly good at the moment, and in fact we're looking at making about £10,500 rather than the 11,000 we were going to make a couple of days ago. Once we've done this, we need to head back to the farm. We've got the spring wheat to get planted. Field 1 needs planting. We need to also try and get a little bit of slurry on field 12B. If you remember last time, we had a little bit of trouble finishing off field 12B as we ran out of slurry, so I'm hoping that our pigs have generated a little bit more and we'll be able to very quickly turn that round and get that finished, and then we can possibly, well, if we're able to, we'll see if we can roll in the wheat in field 1 today. If not, we'll end up doing that tomorrow, but I think we've got enough tractors on the farm in order to do that. If we come in this way to the farmyard, our next job is waiting for us right here in the form of the 8340 and the slurry spreader. We should be able to get at least a full tank off of this. Yes, we are going to be able to get field 12B finished, and once we've got that done, what we can go and do is start on the seeding and the rolling. I don't think we can plant sorghum for another couple of days, so we're going to have to wait to do that. Somebody did suggest a really good thing for us to do as far as crop sensors go, especially as I'm looking to use crop sensors on this tractor. We can get a front mounted one. And we have on this tractor a front 3-point. So I think that's probably the way I'm going to go. Get a front mounted crop sensor and use that rather than putting the new technology on this tractor as part of that. It might even be cheaper, so we'll have to go and check that out in a little bit. First though, we've got quite a lot of cleanup to do on 12B here. We've got half of the last row to do, and then we've got this headland to come across and do as well. So we'll run up the side here. I don't want to drive on where we've got crops, and then once we've sorted all of this, what we are going to have a look at is a way to get rid of these fully grown weeds we've got in fields. We did say that we could possibly attack it with a spot sprayer, or attack it with a straight up herbicide spray. We might have to do that. That'll only give us a 5% increase in our yield as opposed to a 20% increase in our yield if we were to do it with the spot sprayer. And that has got the rest of the field covered, and now we just need to start getting the spring wheat planted. I do have a great place to store this though, right by our slurry spreading. We can put this in this shed here and out the way. So back this up into here, and that fits perfectly. It's like this shed was made for this. I'm so pleased manual attack works again now with this seeder. I think this seeder is one of the best modded seeders out there. Let's drop down at this end so we can disconnect that. We then bring this round and connect to the other end to connect this up. What that allows us to then do is fold the wheels up. We can then lower this down, disconnect that from there. Oh no, actually before I do that, what have I've dropped those bit. There we go. That's what I want to drop down, like so. And then we can disconnect this, and then we'll put this over the side of the field so that it's out the way and doesn't cause us any issues. We'll probably grab another tractor and just get this back to the yard at this 3-point attachment. There we go. Everything connected up, and we want to clear the current course off, create a new one. So 4.3 meters, 3 headlands. Yeah, is great for this. Clockwise, yes, perfect. Right, generate me a course. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, now that we've done that, back out here, and we need to work out what application rate we want. I think we want to reduce our application rate to around about 95. Is that covering most of what we need? That's still too much. Yeah, I think that covers pretty well what we need on here. We are going to do some top up at the end, so I'd rather put a little bit less on than too much. First waypoint, we've got the wheat. Just double check what we've had in here previously. Yeah, it is canola, so we do want to have wheat into here. The way it goes. So we need two things up at the field. One is our trailer full of fertilizer and seeds. We want to get that all up here. It's looking quite heavy. Is that making that? Oh, wow, that is making that wheelie. Right, we'll pull this out a little way then. Yeah, neat little trick this. Get the back, get some extra weight on the front. We then have a bit better control with this. Something I do need to look into actually is our pigs. Whether we have any that are good to sell. Now, if they're anything like the cows, between 24 and 36 months is where we want to sell. So between 2 and 3 years, we have a lot of pigs. So anything, yeah, there we go. 25 months, £1,200. Wow, we have 3 sets of 16 pigs that are worth a lot of money. So these are our original pigs, I think, and we're in a position, I think, where we can sell them. We do need to get an animal trailer on here to do that. I don't think pigs are affected, though, by fluctuating costs in months. What's this? Is this wheat? Yeah, this is a big patch of growing wheat. We've got a few of these that we've had around. We'll be getting rid of this. But yeah, that's a bit odd. The other tractor we want to get up to that field ready is this one. This is our 7610. And we're going to hook this up to the roller. And I want to leave the 8330 available to do the pigs with. We're going to go up to the shop with that in a minute and get 2 new pieces of equipment. The crop sensor, and then on the Johnstone trailer, we can also get an animal transport. Now, that does mean taking all of those big bags off that trailer. Last of the bags unloaded, so we'll just park this tractor out the way over here. So hook this up to our trailer. I can't believe how much we've already achieved today. We've managed to sell off the excess sunflowers, get this field 1 started, which is a really good head start on that job. We wanted to get that in as quickly as possible. Some extra slurry onto 12B, so we've finished that field off. And we're now heading up to the shop where we're going to go buy a couple of new pieces of equipment. And to get the pig sold. Somebody did point out that our manure heap is getting fairly big on here. We'll check that in a minute when we come back. Looks like the potatoes are doing fairly well, although that is looking fairly dead. Why is that looking fairly dead? It's out of water. It's fairly heavy on the water usage, this. Whereas this, yeah, still has a bit. So, yeah, we need to sort out the water in this one and keep producing the potatoes. Down and into the shop. And just bring this to here. And let's go and see what they got in here. I don't think there's anything on offer today that's of any use to us. Nope, nothing of any use to us there. The tempo's quite good, but doesn't actually plant anything we're trying to plant, and requires 300 horsepower. So no, that isn't any good for us. So things we want: animals. We want to check first. So animal transport. We've got this one, the livestock module for our Johnston trailer. We want it in the New Holland blue. And that's only 7,800, so that's perfect. Yes, we'll have that. And then under MISC, I think it is, we should have a couple of crop sensors here. Yeah, so we've got the Isaria crop sensor. Wow, which is 23,900. That is really quite expensive. I thought I had hoped that was going to be cheaper than the ones that actually go on the tractors, but we can get it with, oh wow, a good size front weight as well. So if we got it with a 1,000 weight and we were to lease that, that would not be horribly expensive, but I think we might hold off on doing that until later. We can certainly upgrade the tractor because this is the only tractor that is going to go on. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. It was suggested that we could put that on the front 3-point. It would be cheaper to build them onto the tractor instead. I think that might be a tough one to choose. Over here, we did originally have this in order to get our pigs on the farm. I'm so pleased that we can actually afford to get it back. So let's bring this into here and up to our pigs. I don't know how many this trailer takes. I think we'll find out in a moment. Where are our most expensive pigs? So 1,200 at 25 months. Maximum. Oh, we can fit 16 into the livestock module. Yes. So there we are. Let's close up the back of this. It's going to be 3 trips today. Then in order to sell off the pigs. And I'm intrigued when we get down there as to exactly how much a new set of pigs would cost. Not that we need them because we're breeding pigs really, really well now. But I'm intrigued to see how much money we've made off these. Down to Attingham Livestock Services. And this is where we're going to sell the pigs. 1,200 is a really good price. I don't know if we... Oh, yeah, no, we will get the full 1,200 for them here. So... 1,200. So we bought these. Wow, even if we bought the 6-month-old. So if these were the 6-month-old we bought, we've made well over 600. We've made 675,000 on each pig. That is huge. If we bought them at 0, we've made £1,000 a pig. We bought these as piglets, which is very possible we did. I can't remember. I'd need to go back. Then yeah, we've made a lot of money on the pigs, which is great because it hasn't cost us a huge amount to feed them. Time to load up our second set of pigs. We've got the Bethlehem Black Peed. 16 of those. Move to trailer. Yes. Okay. And back down to the livestock services we go, and up to the livestock services with this batch. We just bring around here and unload as well. These pigs, I think, as a long-term money maker, are fantastic. You buy a load of piglets for 200, and a couple of years later, you're making £1,000 per pig, which is huge. 19,200 that we're making per trailer with this. That's massive. That is absolutely amazing. And we've still got one more set to go. We're going to hit nearly 100,000 today. Before I load the next set of pigs up, though, I want to get the roller going. Similarly, we want 3 headlands because we're going again at 6 meters. Sharpen the corners. We want to do center first. There we go. That's much better. So we'll go to start from the first waypoint. Should be well inside. Well, that is well inside. So that's good news. Unfold this. And first waypoint. which we're pretty much over, and turn that to blue and go. Our seeder has finally run out of, in fact, both things. The first thing it's run out of is the fertilizer, so we need to get that up there. Lasted really well on here though, considering it only had half a tank of fertilizer in it when it started. Same with the seeds. It's done really well on this loamy soil to go this long on half a tank. We're going to be doing both of these right now, so I'm not going to start the tractor up immediately. Empty all of that in. Don't know if it will take all of this fertilizer, but it should take a vast majority of it. Yep, there we go. All of that fertilizer in. And then a bag of seeds in as well. This it won't take all of, I do know that much. And we'll be left with a little bit left in the bag to put in later. And with field 1 sorted, it's time to load some more pigs into our trailer. So £1,200. Move those to trailer. Yes. I'm just wondering what the age of some of our other pigs are. 10 months, 6 months, 10 months, 14 months, 6 months, 6 months, 14 months. So it looks like the eldest are at 14 months, which makes sense. So they start reproducing at 6 months. And we have some 2-month-olds. So yeah, I think we might have bought piglets, which is even better, because if we're now making from the piglets, from our original piglets, £1,000 a pig, that is incredible. Down to the livestock services for the last time today. At some point I need to sell some bales up here, but I think that'll be a winter Christmas sort of time for that. More of December. Right, let's get them out. And 16 at 19,200. That's really good. 99,858 is our total after that. Yeah, I think next time what we're going to be doing is probably getting ourselves our house and reshaping the yard. And I think we might see if we can top up the fertilizer state of many of our fields as well. I think that would be a really good way to go. On my way back, I've had a thought about livestock trailers in general, and a slight modification I might try and make. At the moment, the back of this drops down with the unfold command. I wonder what would happen if you use the uncover command instead. Simply because the uncover command is one that you can use from outside the tractor if you have the right mod. And so as a result, you could come to the back of the trailer and open the rear of the trailer. I think I might have to experiment with that. But now though, I'm back up at the farm and we want to drop the livestock module off this. So we're going to put this in the shed over here and drop this off. I want to return the trailer up to the field, but I also want to go and get a couple of Bowsers full of water and put them into the far gardens. We'll hook up to our Joskin water Bowser here. Still have so much straw. Yeah, we should have sold a whole load of straw last winter, I think, because this shed is just absolutely full of it. Oh, I can turn my beacons off now as well. And I spoke about this last time, where I could do with putting in a roadway through here so that we have a good route down to, or an obvious route down to our water fill point. That doesn't go through a massive hole over there. And I think we could possibly sort our water fill point out a little bit as well. It's still a little bit steep to back up down to the river here, and it would probably benefit from being a little bit straighter, especially as when you load this up, the tractor starts sliding backwards with the weight of the trailer. All full. Let's see if we can get this to climb out of here. There we go. Yeah, it's quite a steep climb when that's full. I'd rather like to see that as something I can sort. And I think driving wise, yes, we do have a big hole here, but to the left of it, we have a way through the trees that might work out pretty well as a route to define. Bring this round and load in the water. I was picking it up a slightly different place. Yeah, I think turning this 90 degrees is going to be really helpful as well. So once we've used up all of the seeds and the fertilizer, we'll sell both of these and we'll put a new one in at 90 degrees to where this one is now, just to make things a little bit easier on us. 7810 has finished, so we'll move that out of the way. And actually, I'm going to refill this with some extra seeds and things in a moment. Once we got this, once we got it moved out of the way. Oh, can I get that round? Yes. Perfect. So yeah, we'll get that filled up in a moment. First, I need to deal with this getting stuck. It turns quite a long way up here, and as a result ends up in that hedge most of the time. And we'll just top up the seeds and the fertilizer in here, and then we'll have to transport less on our trailer home. The sun really is beginning to set though now, and yeah, we've got rain on the way, so getting these seeds back under cover is a fairly important thing. There's only 140 liters of seed in each of these. Is that full? No, that can't be full. That's full. So we're gonna have to pull the seeds onto here, which is surprisingly not a lot of seeds. We've got over 3 big bags. We've got 290 seeds over 3 big bags. Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of these as quickly as possible. Possibly into, well, small big bags like this would actually be perfect for refilling the gardens when we get them changed. So maybe we'll hold on to those. This one here, yep, also 140 liters. I'm going to top up the fertilizer as well, and that fills that up. Again, it's not going to take all of this. We're down to 286 liters here, but we've got plenty of space. And if we put this over the wheels, or all of these bags over the wheels, that will make it much, much easier to use this. Last one on. We'll get those strapped down in a moment. But yeah, getting those over that should mean that we have no need to put a big bag on the front of this time. Okay, and all we're waiting for now is the roller to finish. Coming up to 10:30 at night, and we've nearly finished the field. Finally, it's taken a few hours longer than I expected, but we are coming up to the end of it as our course completes. And it has, I think, managed to roll everything we need to roll. If it has missed any spots, it's missed some very small spots in the corners. So let's stop that, because I think that is exactly where we want to be. Fold that up and bring it off the field, and then we can go and get our tractor back to the yard, and we're all done. I think we'll have a review. We'll see where we are. We might have some stuff to do on the 2nd day in March. If not, we'll be moving forward to April. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say
thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.